everybody, it's Sally, and I am green lighting my afternoon. I've just come back from a ramble, and I was just feeling very inspired by the beauty all around me as usual, and always reflecting on the fact that my time here is drawing to a close. It's the season. And I found this piece by a writer on Facebook that I follow named Victoria Erickson. Actually, I don't think I knew she was really a writer until after I was already Facebook friended her. But she wrote some reflections about her recent return to a place she loved and lived in when she was younger, which was Spain. And she promised herself a return to this place because it held such a strong place in her life. And it's funny because I felt the same way about when I was 16 and went to Scotland for a month, just flying off from the United States alone. My parents had allowed me to do this because I'd asked my dad if I saved the money from babysitting, would he let me go to visit these people I had met that same summer that I asked him about it. He knew who they were, you know. I wrote to this girl for a year. And so he said yes. So I know how I felt about returning to this country, and even though it's not Scotland, it's more than my wildest dreams. So let me just share this with you. It's also, Victoria considers herself a passionate person, a passionate liver of life, and an enthusiast of travel and people and places and things. And that's the way I like to see myself too. So this is her reflection, and I think it's very profound, and I wanted to share it with you. The problem with falling in love with everywhere and everything is that you're nearly always half broken-hearted by goodbyes, and I am certain I am now made up of pieces of earth and cities and music and roads and dawns. I can't seem to forget or shake or leave far behind because some views deserve to be so much more than merely moments caught in time, and it's all too much and yet still not enough. And still, you should burn for all the things that crawl into your tired heart and mind. So I didn't mean to get all weepy there. I found that extremely profound and insightful. It speaks to my heart, obviously. When I think, I know that I'm not the person I came as, and as I leave, there are things that I'm taking with me that have become a part of me, and I will never see things quite in the same way again. Now, I understand it's a joy and a privilege to live life open and expansive and wanting to embrace. And when you embrace something, you expand, and you do take it with you as it lodges in. But there is still a tearing and a share and a goodbye, and that half broken-hearted. I understand that. She wrote something else just a little further down on this thread. And sorry. It's this page. This. Very powerful. This is as she was leaving to return to the place she had lived. For 10 years she'd lived in this place as a young woman or a young child, I don't know. And this is my call to you today to think seriously about this. This is a battle cry for your life. She writes, because I am finished with postponing the revisiting, the reclaiming, the recalling, and the renewing. Let me read this again. Because I am finished with postponing the revisiting, the reclaiming, the recalling, the renewing. Why do we put off the illogical yet crucial things? It's illogical to run off to Spain and have a 5-day holiday to revisit and reclaim or whatever. You know, it's impulsive. And she's saying, why do we put off the illogical and yet crucial things? We write our lives every single day. We write our lives every single day. And we should stop waiting, as later is always now, and now, and now. Later is always now. She says, Spain for 11 years. It was 11 years. I have built deep in my heart a space filled with you. I understand how she feels about Spain. I feel that way about England. I feel that way about Greece. I enjoyed the other places I visited. I did. But there are some places that really knit themselves into your flesh and you can't let them go. So I wish today for you, even if it's not about travel, perhaps it's about a new experience, a new interest, a new passion, an old passion, revisited. This article, this second article, is about an old passion, a part of yourself that you'd lost, that you have been holding in a place for, revisited. And she says again, because I am finished, I will no longer be about postponing or the revisiting, postponing the revisiting, the reclaiming, the recalling, the renewing. Why do we put off the illogical yet crucial things? We write our lives every day, every single day. We write our lives, and we should stop waiting. We should stop waiting, never put off till tomorrow or next month or next year. We only have now. But she calls it later. We should stop waiting, as later. We'll do it later. Later is always now. The phone's ringing. I guess I better go. I'll see you. Peace out.